To say I was hesitant about trying Team Rocket's Porygon-Z would be an understatement. You wouldn't believe how many times I tried to make Porygon-2's garbage attack work before it rotated, only to realize that it's actual garbage. The main difference is that Team Rocket's Porygon needs supporters in the discard pile, not tools in the lost zone. And I don't know if you've noticed, but supporters are much more useful than tools. Unless that tool is a Dustbuster. Anyways, both Porygon-2 and Porygon-Z deal 20 damage times the number of Team Rocket supporters in your discard pile. Porygon-2 needs a reversal energy, while Dragon Ball Z needs a Team Rocket's energy. The Stage 2 also has an ability that discards 2 cards from hand to draw 1, making it perfect for filling up the bin with supporters. There's 5 to choose from, with Ariana being the best, drawing you up to 8, Proton grabbing 3 basics, Giovanni being a Guzma, Archer Shuffle Draw, and Petrel existing. With 20 total supporters, that's a damage potential of 400, meaning you can deal with a lot of decks out there. The main issue is that none of the Team Rocket supporters do any sort of discarding. So you have to use Ultra Ball, Porygon's ability, and either Secret Box or Brilliant Blender as your A-Spec to help build up damage. Listen, it's not Team Rocket surgery. You make a third of your deck supporters and try to discard all of them as quickly as possible. While it's better than I originally guessed, the problem I previously predicted presents itself. If you don't get off to a fast start and they do, this deck cannot catch up. For the viewers at home, you would not know this, but Trust Your Pilot did the impossible and managed to go and not find a supporter. It was it was very fun. This is an unfortunate matchup because they have the Zacian, but I don't really have a choice. We're just going to have to evolve smartly here. That's realistically our only path to victory. And those are cards. Those are definitely Pokemon cards. I mean, the fact that they started the Duraludon, I mean, they have a Latias though, right? So let's go Team Rocket's energy on you. I've noticed that maybe going first is not the play. This is definitely a winnable matchup. It's just decks like Zacian that spread are rough for us. And if they just go crazy turn 2, or even just a crazy turn 1, because they're going to knock out the Porygon. Essentially, I have to evolve whoever they put the 30 damage on. That's all it is. And then I don't even know what I can do to win. I guess I just play Petrel and hope. Right? Because, I mean, I could Giovanni and bring up the Snorlax. It's, do I want to play defense or do I want to go on offense? Do I want to be offensive or do I want to be defensive? Because there's no reason to go after the Snorlax, and there's a rare candy. Okay, so we go Petrel for, we got Hand Trimmer, we got Sacred Ash. We prize the blender, right? Yeah, we prize the blender. That's cool. So we go get Ariana. I draw 2 with the factory. Give me a reversal energy. Don't give me a reversal energy. That would be way too helpful. Okay, so let's go Ultra Ball away the Proton and the Giovanni, unfortunately. We're going to get the Porygon-Z. And then we go Rare Candy the active. I think we go Evolve You. It's a situation where you just kind of got to go for it, right? I can't really hold back anymore. We just got to get rid of these cards, draw 1. That's unfortunate. We got to go for the Porygon back, and I have to essentially get a one-shot next turn. And you tried to play a Baby Hydrapple deck. Like everything people are suggesting, it's on the list. What I have found, at least from Japan, is that the one Hydrapple deck that did something in Japan played the Dipplin. So it was Testicle Festival with like 2 Hydrapple. You jerk. I worked so hard to get that hand of 2. Okay, well, this is actually better. Okay, so yeah, I mean, they can't take a knockout. What? Insta Strike, I believe, tops out at 120. If I recall my maths correctly. But this is definitely a winnable matchup. Decks that have low HP basics are very winnable. It's just I had to get rid of 2 Giovanni early, and that's not great, and we're only doing 100 damage. But I don't mind putting a little bit of chip damage on the Zacian, because obviously they're going to build up this Porygon, so as long as I can evolve that Porygon, we are totally fine. Oh yeah, we got all the shots. Okay, so Sacred Ash, that's a horrible top deck. We're going to Team Rocket's Transceiver, go get Mr. Slippy Fist. Okay, there we go. And then I have to play this perfectly. We have to go... Okay, we Ultra Ball away the Archer and the Petrel. I think I get the Porygon-Z because I can't risk it here. And then Ariana for a bunch. And then we Team Rocket's Factory for a couple more. Oh my god, where's all my Pokemon? Alright, well, we're going to reconstitute. And then, do I take a knockout? If we get a supporter here, I take a knockout. Okay, so good. That's 240, right? Because we're at 200. I do have to sacrifice several things, but I'm happy to sacrifice thing to win. Let that be a lesson to all you kids out there. You know, don't be afraid to sacrifice people who mean something to you if it means you're going to win at Pokemon cards. You know, there's nothing more important than Pokemon cards. I mean, do you think millionaires are buying Pokemon cards because they don't matter? No, because they do matter, right? You could invest, you know, imagine this. Imagine you could get 1,000% back on your investment in 10 years. Well, that's Pokemon cards. And yeah, it's just a festival grounds with Hydrapple. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that if you ever wonder how do rich people get richer, it's because they can invest things, or they can invest their money in things that appreciate in value. That's like why like realtors do so well, or people who buy real estate do so well, is because houses are always going to go up in price. And it's like poor people like you and me, except for the people who gift over 100. So if you don't want me to call you poor, make sure you gift 100 subs. But poor people like you and me, we can't go out and buy a house and then let it sit there for 10 years and then gain, you know, $200,000. And it's the same with Pokemon cards. Like if you go out and buy a booster box of Destined Rivals right now for $250, in 5 years to 10 years, you will get 4 times back your money. You'll be worth $1,000. Like I was watching Mystic Rips, and someone was selling a team up booster box, and that came out like 5 years ago for $700. So if you wait 5 to 10 years, you will 4 times your money just buying a booster box of Pokemon cards. But poor people don't have, you know, $250, $1,000 just sitting around. Yeah, there you go. And you were selling team up packs for 16 made up currencies, and now they're over 100. Oh my god, we just destroyed them. I pretended like they were a butt, and we pounded it. Okay, so I want to... Actually, it doesn't matter. I can just do whatever I want. I'm a crazy person. Whatever, bro. Like, I could Giovanni. It doesn't matter. I have all the tools now. What am I? A Home Depot? I have all the tools. I mean, I guess we just reconstitute the double Night Stretcher. This is kind of crazy that I'm getting rid of my Night Stretchers and I'm, like, okay about it. Oh, yeah, just all my Night Stretchers down the tube. That's fine. I don't mean tube for everyone in the UK. I don't mean tube as in train. I mean tube as in like a toilet drain. I don't know. All right, Team Rocket's Factory. Can we get the hand trimmer? I'm going to do everything in my power to get the stupid hand trimmer. So we're just going to get Archer, and then I think Ariana is a London thing. Oh, I'm sorry, never going to let me down. I'm sorry. It's a London thing. Sorry that I was so incorrect. All right, we're getting the hand trimmer. 100% hand trimmer time. Seriously? 5 cards left in deck. One of them's the damn hand trimmer. But I think even if they were able to enact their strategy, I'm just too good. Like, this is a perfect matchup. I prized the blender. We never got the hand trimmer. But Archaludon is like a perfect matchup for this deck because getting it up to 300 is not that difficult. And, you know, their deck does rely on chip damage. But to answer the question that was asked by Hammerfist, no, we do not play Shaman. We don't play any non-Team Rockets Pokemon simply because of Ariana and, you know, Archer and Giovanni and Proton and all that. You don't want to take any risks. Like, yes, you want to play Shaman. Shaman would be great, especially pairing it with Articuno, which we prized. It's one of these two. Because then Articuno stops effective attacks, Shaman stops bench damage, it'd be the perfect combo, but there's no Team Rocket's Shaman. So you kind of got to do what you got to do. I'm not quite sure why they're still here. And Floppa do I play? No, that one, you just, you pray that you have all 4 Giovanni at the right time, or you just get all 20 in the discard pile right away. It's very simple. But the problem with Garchomp is, yes, Garchomp is a very tough matchup. When Tool Scrapper comes out, you're putting a Tool Scrapper in this deck. When Ignition Energy comes out, you're taking out the Reversal and putting in Ignition Energy. So this deck actually gets helped out quite a bit by Black Bolt and White Flare, because the biggest issues are a 400 hit point Garchomp, and just Reversal Energy is a dead card if you're winning. So there we go. It'd be very nice if they just, conceded, but they clearly believe in themselves. And that's, a lesson to all you kids out there. Sometimes believing in yourself is not a good thing. If it's an inconvenience to other people, do not believe in yourself, okay? Especially someone of my backed caliber. Just don't do it, okay? Like, it inconveniences me slightly. Like, I could have won this game so much faster. And then, of course, we have the blender and no supporters left in deck. Oh, cool. Well, we're not even going to waste time. See? Because I'm considerate. I'm considerate about other people. Yes, to wrap up this game really quickly, where did their hand go? Their hand flew off into space. It blasted off again. So to sum it up, rich people, the way they're able to get richer is because they have liquid cash and they can invest money in Pokemon cards and real estate and things that will definitely appreciate in value, unlike I Am Legend's mom. So that's why, like, poor people, we can't just go spend $250 and let a booster box sit on our shelf for 5 to 10 years and go up 4 times in value. But you know what is a great investment? Spending $5 on a sub to trust your pilot. Well, Archer was a terrible top deck. Let's draw what? 3 cards? Busted. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, so we go, I want to hack off. We're going to get rid of Archer. Maybe they have to get rid of a good card. Probably not. But this is very much a winnable matchup if they don't just go crazy here. Ooh, they lost the bosses. That's really good. The problem with the Frost/Dragapult combo, obviously, is that I can't put Articuno into play. And, I have to be very careful when I evolve into Porygon-Z. But it is winnable if I, get a turn 1 Proton, which I did not do. And some older sets are immune. Yeah, that's a good thing, is they also helped, cut down the CT scanner market. All right, let's just go Proton for triple Porygon. Is just having trainer galleries and weighing packs isn't as good, so that's really strong. Okay, so I can put, what, 20? I can put 60 damage on a Pheasant Skibidi, but really hurt my late game here. Or I can ditch a Porygon 2, or I can just evolve and do nothing. Huh. I'm going to take the risk. I know I probably shouldn't take the risk here, but 60 damage on a Pheasantipity could matter if I don't get off to a great start. I can just go, lots of Porygon. Maybe they don't retreat the Pheasantipity this turn. I mean, they almost assuredly have a rescue board. But there's a chance. Obviously Monkey Dory is going to be a problem, but if they want to... Oh, and I don't have the Articuno. Uh-oh. I do not have an Articuno currently. Okay, so they're just going for the Jet Headbutt. That's fine. All right, that makes things a lot more interesting. Now we're in the thick of it. The odds of me top decking Giovanni are like 1 in 8. Okay, it was Proton. I was like, we're definitely going to get that stupid Giovanni, aren't we? All right, so let's go Night Stretcher for the Porygon. I'd much rather have the Richie-Gon. Get it? Because instead of Poor-Edon, I'd rather have the Richie-Gon. Yeah, you'll laugh tomorrow. Okay, so let's go this guy. We're going to get the stupid Proton out of there. And then we got more Petrel. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I think that's what we have to do, right? Is yes, there's potential shenanigans for Monkey Dory here. Well, you never know. We could get deep inside them. We did not get deep inside them, but we are softening up a Dragapult. We just have to do 2 hundo next turn. I only need 4 more Team Rocket supporters in the discard pile. TQ, Clam Burglar should take notes. You know, that's what a smart person does. Or that's what a clever person with jokes does. And what I will say is that Listen Japan, we're running 4 copies of Team Rocket's Factory just because it's, you know, an amazing supporter and all that, you know, amazing supporters. What are you going to do? But, like, look at the hand here, right? It's just jamming up my hand like a tower. They're getting rid of all their bosses. Why are you playing so many bosses, bro? All right, so they're going to take a 2-prize turn. We're going to eat some Sacred Ass. That's always good. You know, that's the plot of the next Indiana Jones movie. Okay, and then we go Sacred Ash. I guess it has to be Proton. And we have to go up with this guy. I mean, I guess it's Proton. Sacred Ash. Yeah, we got to put everyone back in. Like, what's the... If I go... Okay, hang on. If I go reconstitute... We're gonna Petrel. And then we're gonna reconstitute double Petrel. And then we're gonna see what we get. Right? That's a Porygon-Z. That's not what we want. If I go Archer, that's shuffle 5. Proton gets me basics. I also don't have energy. Yeah, I think my feet are tied. I think I have to use Archer in this situation because we don't have an energy. And of course, I should have not done what I did. Can you please not screw me over? Hey, you screwed me over slightly. Okay, so that's 180. I have to get rid of the Ariana. Let's go Reversal Energy on you. I think Ultra Ball away the Articuno, the Articuno and the Ariana, because we have to get rid of the Ariana. I don't want to get rid of the Ariana, but we had to. Otherwise, we just don't win. And there we go. See? 2-shot and things is easy. Now, they are in a bit of a pickle here. They can very easily win. But I have a Transceiver. We have, you know, 2 Porygon too. I'm going to have to be very cautious here. They have the Pheasant Skibidi. Rare Candy. Okay, but they have to get a Neo Upper or a Crispin. And they don't have any extra card draw. So they have to have gotten the greatest Archer plus Pheasantipity turn ever. That pretty much guarantees they do not have Crispin or Neo Upper. So we're just going to get 70 to the balls? What? Oh, they're going the Frostlass route. Oh, you don't think I can... Oh, I see. I see. You don't think I can get out of this. You think, oh, I can just go with my Frostlass and I can win? Oh, I see how it is. You're getting that swifty right now? Oh, we're knocking out your Pheasantipity, bro. Oh, wait, can I... Wait, do I have the blend? Crap, I don't... Wait, we can search the deck. Do I have the blender in the deck? Does Trust Your Pilot have the blender in... Oh, your Dragapult's getting bonered, bro. I got a huge boner for your Dragapult. Okay, so we're going to go get... We have the Petrel in the hand. We go get the Giovanni for next turn. We Petrel for the blender. And we go blender. I don't think we use the Team Rocket's Factory. But yeah, let's just get rid of you, and then we keep the 3 Giovanni. Yeah, we keep the 3 Giovanni just as a safety precaution, because I know that we're at 3. Oh, I thought math. Okay, well, I thought because we played the Petrel, we were at 2. Oh, because we have to do 320. Yeah, okay, just shut your butts, okay? Everyone, your butts need to be shut right now. This is not the time. All right, so we go Reversal Energy on you, and then reconstitute, get rid of you and you. We got some balls to play with. And then I think I retreat into the Porygon. Our command. And then there's no way they can win, right? And there's an Ariana. Yeah, there's no way they can win. We absolutely... Not a math teacher for a reason. Yeah, it's like I always say, planes have autopilot. Do you think all those numbers on the dash in the cockpit, they actually mean something? They mean absolutely nothing, okay? There's autopilot. We have air traffic controllers. They tell us what to do half the time. Do you honestly think I put any thought into what goes on up there? No, it's all computerized. The only thing I do... Oh, God, of course we don't get the stupid... Giovanni. Okay. Well, this is fine because I will have double discard. So let's go you in the active. And then... Okay, we reconstitute the candy and the balls. And we got the Giovanni, baby. It's that simple. Oh, it'd be a shaman if something happened to that Pheasant Skibidi. It'd be a real shaman. There we go. 3-4. See? This deck can beat Dragapult. I don't think Frostlass and Dragapult necessarily go together like peanut butter and toast. Like, yes, if you can get it to work, it's very strong. But, like, Dragapult has proven that it's just amazing on its own. Throwing Frostlass in there, it's, you know, another stage 1. It's not Dusclops or Dusknoir, where it doesn't need maybe as much work. Like, yes, it can be really strong when it works, but then you also have to throw Monkey Dory in there. And it's just darkness energy. It's just play Dragapult how it should be and just ruin everyone's day. I did have someone who shall not be named mention, oh, hey, what do you do against the freaking Garchomp deck? And I said, well, you just hope you don't lose your Giovanni way too early in the match. And that's about all you can do. Well, we're going to have to lose our Giovanni pretty early in the match unless things improve, which I don't think they're going to. Oh my God. So I literally said, how do you win the Garchomp matchup when it's 400 hit points? You don't lose your Giovanni at the start of the game. Well, there you go. Only Giovanni. What is this? An OnlyFans deck? So yeah, this is a cursed game. This is not going on YouTube. But I mean, like, we have a tasty Pheasantipity. This dude's got 320. They might give me a naked Garchomp. But no, the reason you play Blaziken is because Garchomp's attack discards energy, or its second attack discards energy. So if you want to do 260 reliably. And Nick Ultra, you're the guy that likes feet. Doesn't everybody like feet? Doesn't everybody like feet? So yeah, I'm gonna have to use Giovanni to draw too. You know, isn't Giovanni... Are they just going for the evolution? That's amazing. Now, the question is, yeah, Leafs... Oh, the thing is, Leaf Step can actually take a knockout. Why did you put a Darkness Energy on your Gabite? I guess just to discard it later, but why wouldn't you put the energy on, like, Rose Raid or Pheasant Skibidi or something? Okay. I mean, they have 0 energy in the discard pile, so let's just bring up the... Oh my God. Okay, I promise you this is not scripted. This is absolutely not scripted. I'm just going to have to retreat into a Porygon. Like, this is not scripted. I literally told somebody, how do you win the Garchomp matchup? You just hope you save your Giovanni for the end of the game. And, of course, what happens? Okay, so we're going to attach that there. We're hoping for an Iono, because Ariana right now is just a draw 3. Well, I mean, technically it's a draw 5 with the factory, but an Iono would be great. Be super duper happy if we got Iono'd. And they got the rescue. Yeah, see, in just over a month, this will be an air balloon, and you don't have to waste the energy attachment. And it's the reason why the air balloon is going to be so strong. Okay, so they got the power away. That's fine. And they do, yeah, they take a knockout, I think, even with the Gabite, if they had a second... Yeah, even if they had a second Rosary, the Gabite would just take a knockout, but they may as well draw some cards. Okay. Oh, well, that's not good. I was like, we can maybe soften up somebody, you know, do 80 damage to a Garchomp, then 320's closer in range. What's the air balloon? Comes out next month. Just retreat cost is reduced by 2. So instead of reducing retreat cost by 1, you reduce it by 2. It's a reprint of a card we got in Sword and Shield base set, and it was heavily played, and it's very, very good. All right, well, that's terrible. Okay, so we got to go Night Stretcher. We just got to waste the stretchers right now, and then we're basically going to have to win this game without the use of Giovanni. Stronger rescue board. All right, so let's go get rid of double Giovanni, go for another Porygon-Z. ET Craft, that's the best joke you've told all day. And then Ariana for 1,000,000 cards. And we go for this. Oi, we get the Porygon-Z, mate. Hey, we got the Porygon-Z, mate. And then we're gonna clap that Garchomp's cheeks. God, am I seriously down 3 Giovanni already? Well, we're gonna have to win the game with 1 Giovanni. Luckily, they can't put a Spiritomb into play, which would be a great backup attacker, but obviously as soon as something happens, they just do the thing. Okay. I believe we're in a situation where I have to deal 280 damage this turn. Believe it or not, that is possible. As long as we don't get Ionode. Oh my god. Okay, just 5 Team Rocket supporters plus a secret box. Or 0 Team Rocket supporters and a secret box. Okay. Okay, so if I go Petrel for secret box, is that the play? Petrel for secret box? Because we don't have to do 280 this turn. It's just the fact that if they attack with a single prizer, then we're screwed, right? Because we had to get rid of all of our Giovanni. There's an Ultra Ball. I think this is an Ariana turn now. I think we've gone from, Petrel to Ariana because we can go Transceiver. We can only use one of those 2 Porygon, apparently. Super well-made game. And then we go Ultra Ball, away you and you. Porygon-Z. Hey, we got a Porygon-Z. And then we're going to be drawing 10 cards. The odds are ever in our favor here. Hell yeah. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take those odds. Okay. I don't think we can get to 280. But we can get pretty darn close. All right, so let's get rid of these 2. There's some candy from, like, taking candy from a baby. All right, then we go double Archer. And there's another Transceiver. Okay, so we go Night Stretcher for Porygon. I have to hope we can eat some Sacred Ash. But the problem here is, again, we have 1... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you... No! Oh! Are you serious? 1, I did everything perfectly. Okay, maybe I didn't do it perfectly. But Nick, the gimmick of this deck is just put 1,000,000 Team Rocket supporters in your discard pile. And then, of course, the Jamming Tower would win us the game if we just had a Jamming Tower or Tool Scrapper. The good news is we can take a knockout every single turn. The bad news is, again, if they just attack with a single prizer, we lose. Okay, there's Ariana Grande. I think I Transceiver just to see what's in the deck. Okay, so we have Sacred Ash. We have a ton of energy. Okay, and then I think this is the story of a girl. Okay, so let's go get rid of Archer and Ariana. There's another stupid Transceiver. Okay, so we have Transceiver. What's left in it? We have a Porygon, and do I have a Rare Candy? We have a Rare Candy and 2 Porygon. That is very distracting, Pokemon Company. How much are we doing? Okay, so we're doing 3, 6, whatever. Let's just go Ariana and we'll get everything. Oh, no, we did not get everything. Oh, we got the factory. Okay, so I think we're fine. Because I have Archer, so we don't... Oh my god! I was like, we have Archer, so we can't whip our decks out. Yeah, we're not going to be able to whip our decks out anymore, I don't think. Okay, Trust Your Pilot has to do math. Everyone shut your butts. Okay, so... How much are we doing? 320? No! Okay, so I have to either get rid of Archer or Articuno. And I think it's Archer, because we can win the game within 2 turns, I think. Oh, no. Why did we have to prize the best thing? Okay, we have Sacred Ash. Okay, good. They don't know we have Sacred Ash. Yeah, I forgot about the Sacred Ash. This is fine. So wait, did we prize the secret box and like one of each of the worst supporters? So we didn't prize any of the good supporters. We prized 1 Proton and 1 Petrel. And there's the Spiritomb, and that's just game. Actually, no, because if I Giovanni the Garchomp, then their Spiritomb does nothing. So all I have to do is Giovanni the Garchomp, and then we win. And we're not going to show them the Sacred Ash because they're not going to know. So yeah, they're not going to be able to attack with the Spiritomb. They probably don't play Grass Energy. I put a Grass... Oh, that's fine. I mean, what's the advantage? I guess just because this is a reverse... But yeah, there's no advantage. They both do the same amount of damage. So there was actually 0 advantage to doing that. Well, the way that I perceive the world, at least. All right, so Team Rocket's energy on you. And then we go Giovanni, the Porygon, and then we get the Garchomp. Yeah, see? How do you beat Garchomp when basically all 4 of your Giovanni are gone early? Well, you save one of them. And then, yeah, you think that Spiritomb's going to save you, bro? So they can't attack with Spiritomb. If they attack with Blaziken, that's GG. A Gible does take the knockout, but does Gible hit for... Oh, it's not affected by resistance. Crap. So they win because we lost. Oh, wait, do they... Oh, no, they have an energy. Yeah, they have an energy, so they just win. Because we got all of our stupid Giovanni. We got all of our stupid Giovanni, and now we lose to a freaking Gible. This is not how the world is supposed to work. Wait, do they not see it? I don't think they see it. Because the Gible hits me for weakness. I don't think they see it. Yeah, Pac-Man, just go for the attack, Pac-Man. They don't see it. They wouldn't. Oh, crap, they might see it. Yeah, just, I can't do 320. Oh my god, they didn't see it! Oh, they should have used Seething Spirit. They didn't see it. I mean, to be fair, you don't really think, oh yeah, I can use the Gible for game. But no, that's not a paid actor. You know, they're not a Trust Your Pilot viewer, and they knew that throwing... No, they probably just didn't notice that, oh, Gible would win. So Gible isn't affected by resistance. So it's not like Hypno, because Hypno's not affected by resistance and weakness, but Gible was the game-winning card. Because if they would have checked the discard pile, like they might have thought, oh, you have another Giovanni, or you have a Palpad, or something. But no, I don't have a Palpad because I'm not smart enough. Take that, Pac-Man. You're destroyed. Like something about a ghost. I've never really played Pac-Man. I've played Pac-Man 99. I can't think of a good Pac-Man joke. Just pellets, whatever. Porygon, surprisingly good. All right, so ooh, there we go. Hello. They got a... Who's playing a Tarantula with a Bravery Charm? What world are we living in where you have a Bravery Charm on a Tarantula? Okay, so I think we just go Rocket's energy on this guy, Ariana. And then, ooh, we got a Chingling. God, I can't even knock this stupid thing out. Okay, so I think we reconstitute the Archer and the Petrel. Hope for a supporter. That's not a supporter. How badly do I want to knock out a Tarantula? I think the answer is not very. So let's sacrifice that. We'll go Chain Lane, get rid of a random card in their hand. Watch it be a basic energy. Yeah, watch it be a basic energy. So this version of Porygon has a Professor's Research. Well, they're playing Petrel's even creepier in full art form. Oh man, but we can win because they're playing a 2-prize version with Mewtwo and Nidoking. But obviously, once they realize that Spidops is good, we're kind of in a bit of trouble here. All right, so they knock out my Chain Lane. But I'm pretty sure we can get 6 supporters in the discard pile, right? Oh my god, they're just having the time of their lives over there. All right, so it probably should be an Archer this turn. Simply because I know they have an Ariana. They at least have an Ariana in their hand, so this is definitely an Archer turn. Because I know from experience that you can get absolutely screwed over by an Archer. Miles, that's very mean. That is a very mean thing to say. Okay. We don't want to use the Night Stretcher. Or is it more important for me to knock out the dude? But we're not even close. So maybe this is... Yeah, like maybe this is... Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Ariana and the Night Stretcher. I'm going to go for a Porygon-2. We're going to Archer for 5, and it's all going to work out. Even if it doesn't work out. It didn't even come close to working out. It went about as badly as you could have envisioned. All right, so let's get rid of Proton and Giovanni. If this is a reversal, that's not a reversal. All right, well, I believe we lose the game. That's really cool. So the thing with Ariana is that it's just straight draw, whereas Archer is shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw. And they just got the Ariana anyways. I should have gone for Ariana. I should have believed in the heart of the cards. But we're only down 1 Giovanni, and they have 2 2-prizers. Okay, so they knock out the Porygon. We're still in this. Not a lot, but we're still in the game. You just gotta believe sometimes. You gotta believe that the deck that is playing research so you can get rid of all your supporters is gonna work. Okay, so let's go Night Stretcher for a Porygon, and then research away, nothing important. And we can't even use the factory. Okay, so I'm assuming we have the knockout. Haven't done the math. Oh, just barely. Okay, so we go Porygon, and then I get rid of Archer and Ariana, because I think we've learned that Ariana is just better than Archer, because they just always got it like that. Then we go Arcommand. The nice thing here is that... Okay, we don't need you. Actually, we do... No, we don't need you, right? Because it only protects your basic Team Rocket's Pokemon. So if they attacked with the Nidoking Maximum Belt, if they attacked with the Nidoking, they're knocking out anybody anyways. So Nidoking literally does not matter. Energy Switch. Oh my goodness. She's Ariana grander than the rest. What's good for the Ariana Goose is good for the Ariana Gander? I don't know. Okay, so they're playing with their balls. That's cool. I enjoy watching people play with their balls. And then I'm going to have to put the Articuno into play just to, increase my card draw here. There's Sacred Ash. Not upset about that. Okay, so I think we go this. Now the question is, does it make sense to Sacred Ash to put 3 Pokemon in the deck to draw an extra card, or do I Ariana first and then Sacred Ash? I'm not sure what the correct order is. I think maybe using Ariana first was correct. But obviously I did not do that. Ooh, maybe we have it? if I can get another Ultra Ball. We did not get another Ultra Ball. We also didn't get any basics. That's concerning. Well, that's not fun. Okay, I don't think we're at 280. I think we're at 260. I really think we're at 260, and that does not fill me with confidence. All right, so let's go get Archer again. Please tell me we're not at 260. Please tell me we're at 280. I've done everything in my abilities, okay? I've done everything possible. I've done everything you asked. Please. Please. Oh, it's 2. Yes! Oh, man. You know, see, when you get, it's just like with women. When you get on your knees and beg, they really like that. You know, they really like desperation. Oh, the research? Well, that's bad now. I mean, the research you want at the start of the game, and you have like a hand of 6 supporters. Okay, little do they know that them attacking with Spidops, totally fine with me. I need to get back on even prizes anyways. And I'm already doing 280. The Nidoking, or wait, is that a Nidoking or a Nidoqueen? I always get them mixed up. That's a Nidoqueen, right? Which one's? No, Nidoqueen is blue. And Nidoking is pink or purple. See, I told everybody, Team Rocket's Mewtwo, not very good. Wait, that's purple? Isn't that pink? It's like a pinkish purple. The male symbol is right there. Okay, do you want to know something funny? I only know what the male and female symbols are from Austin Powers, because Austin Powers has the male symbol like necklace, and then they have all that male symbol stuff. Yeah, see? Mark knows. Mark knows. Yeah, it's only from Austin Powers that I know that. All right, well, we're not using research. I can guarantee you that. We just want to make the deck Giovanni. That's it. As long as the deck is Giovanni, we win. Because as everyone agrees, you know, just because it's my most disliked video of the year, everyone agrees that Team Rocket's Mewtwo is not very good. Though I will potentially give this another shot, because I will admit that, you know, it was like day 2. I didn't get enough practice with it. It is, you know, like it's doing okay in tournaments, but it's not like I said it's a bad deck. It's just not as good as you want it to be, right? I'm not saying like, oh, this is a terrible deck. I was like, this is a C+ deck that has a lot going for it. It's just, it's not as good as people wanted it to be or expected it to be or hoped it to be. All right, my energy spread is the opposite of what it should be. This should be a Team Rocket's energy. This should be a reversal energy, but what are you going to do? All right, so let's put the Porygon down and then Ariana, because again, we just want to thin everything out that is not what we actually need. There's the... Okay, thanks, Blender. You showed up at the perfect freaking time. Okay, wait, do I still have my discard? I think I still have my discard, so let's go get rid of Ultra Ball and Porygon-2. And then... yeah, let's go reconstitute. And we're going to get rid of double factory. Okay, there's the transceiver. And then we retreat into, it has to be this one, because I know what I'm doing. And then R command for 300. All right, it's going to be Giovanni for game. There's a Proton that we don't need. So if the energy was reversed, I 100% attacked with the Porygon-2. Because then I have a Porygon-Z, which I can use Reconstitute to draw a card. Because, you know, but I mean, Archer is not really a big deal if they play Archer. It's like, what, I get to draw 3 and then I draw 4 with my top deck. And we have 2 Giovanni, we have a Transceiver, we have a Rare Candy. So the odds of me, and they played Petrel. There you go. Everyone agrees, Mewtwo, disappointing. Again, it's good. It's just, it's worse than Raging Bolt, and it's not as good as you want it to be. I will revisit it in a stream to give it the old, you know, college try. I don't think it's going to be better than I thought. Porygon better than I thought. Hypno better than I thought. I'll play a Spidops deck, and we'll whack off with Spidops. Just, I feel like, you know, I have to defend myself. And if you're wondering why I don't delete comments that are like critical of my gameplay, it's because I am critical of Pokemon TCG Live, right? If I have a channel pretty much dedicated to creaming, or wait, creaming is a good thing, to railing. Wait, railing's a good thing. If I have a channel dedicated to criticizing the Pokemon Company about their game, then I too am open to criticism, right? Like I'm happy to open myself up to criticism. Oh, am I BMing? Because we just got it. Oh yeah, I was BMing. Sorry, I was BMing. So yeah, I will delete comments if they have swear words because I'm a family-friendly channel. But yeah, if you want to be critical of me and my gameplay, that's totally fine. Just, you know, don't dislike my videos because, you know, I get less money and I expose myself to less people. The mouse hovering over my opponent's crotch, that was an accident. You know, that's not an eye tracker attached to my mouse. So yeah, Porygon-Z, it is confirmed that it is better than Mewtwo. This is not good because they have a great start. Oh, they have an amazing start. Oh, man. Okay, I was not expecting this. What is that? What is this start? Oh, they're just, oh, you know, no big deal. Just double Ho-Oh, Squawkabilly, Iron Hands, Charcadet start, Luminous Energy. You know, no big deal. I did test this out. I can't remember if I mentioned this. I did test this out off stream. I don't think the deck is bad. I just drew insanely horribly. And Rage Daily, Grimmsnarl. 100% Grimmsnarl. It is the much better option. But I can definitely win this matchup. It's just, we got to take one shot. Oh, man, this is an insane start. They should definitely retreat. And we don't have what we need to win. We got a Transceiver. Okay, we have what we need to win now. We go for Proton. And then we have the Blender for next turn if we need it. Okay, so Proton. Of course. I'm going to be able to prevent... Oh, no, so the effect... Yeah, so the effect doesn't do the thing. That's okay. And then I guess we Team Rockets. Hopefully we get a supporter. We got an Archer. Okay, so... We're going to have to hacking the Archer. I can't hacking the Petrel because I may need that to go for a Brilliant Blender, though I don't think we have it there. And they do currently have an Iron Hands, which is really bad. Their Iron Hands can attack, but they need to have an armor. Okay, we literally got screwed over. No, it doesn't stop the Iron Hands, I don't think. We're going to find out, but I don't think it does. Okay, I think 70% of the time we win this matchup. It's just that they went first, they had an insane turn one, and then even with a 2-card hand, they had all the things. Because it's not an effect on my dudes, it's an effect of the attack. So it's not an effect being done to Porygon, which I think is a very important thingy thing. Okay, so if we go... If I go Petrel, because we're doing Porygon, Petrel, Brilliant Blender, we have 2. No, the blend. I don't think there's any way we can do this, right? I have to go Night Stretcher for Porygon. And then Porygon 2. I shall Transceiver for Ariana. Because we basically just have to survive this turn. If we can survive this turn, we might have a chance. A Rare Candy would be great. That's not a Rare Candy, so that's not great. Let's go and get another Proton. Okay, double Proton. Yeah, let's get Porygon 2. And then Factory, if I get, what, the Blender? Ooh, we got a Hand Trimmer, hang on. Oh, we did get, hang on. Do I Okay. Maybe we don't lose. And then I guess oh my God. That is sad. That is, I will admit that that's a little sad. And then let's get rid of these two. Mahargo was potentially going to be today's deck, but I decided to bump it for some more wacky shenanigans. But yeah, Makargo's on the list. Ho-Oh, Armarouge is on the list. Everything's, oh God. Yeah, we lost. I don't think there was any way we could have won this matchup. They got the most insane start. Every single card they needed, they got. Though, if I can maybe Archer them. Ooh, hello. Maybe we can Archer them. That's not out of the realm of possibility. All right, so let's Sacred Ash. Yeah, they have no other energy, but I mean, they can just do anything and win. So, like, this is just our final gambit here. I'm Vegeta, and this is our... Wait, no, final gambit's not Vegeta. That's something else. All right, so let's go Team Rocket's Factory. I've already checked her off. All right, so let's go get rid of you two. Just like we're an iPhone or an iPod in 2016. Let's get rid of you two. Because remember when they put the YouTube album on everyone's iPhone with a software update? All right, so here we go. Okay. Final Flash. There we go. I knew final something Gambit. Final Flash. Final Gambit. I think is something, right? Are you serious? We seriously put them. Every turn they've had everything they needed. Wait, are they about to motivate? Oh, this is crazy. So I have to attack with a fresh Porygon. That is crazy. We might win this game, but I have to attack with a fresh Porygon. And that is absolutely hilarious. Okay, so we go retreat into you. And then I guess I go reversal on you. Okay, Team Rocket's Transceiver. Let's go get... Actually, let's get the Proton. And then Ultra Ball away... Archer Proton. I think we have a Porygon-Z in the deck, right? Yeah, we do. Are we about to make a huge comeback here? And then we go Ariana. Insane. Draw two more. Insane. Call me Captain Insano. All right, let's get rid of that. That's a Rocket's energy. That's great. And then we can use this one. Get rid of these two because we don't need these cards. We need that card. Okay, so they need bosses or Prime Catcher. Oh my God, we got so many cards. So they probably have Legacy Energy as their A-Spec. There we go. See, I knew Final Gambit was something. They probably have Legacy Energy as their A-Spec. So they need bosses... Iron. Oh, that's not going to do it. Wait, didn't they have like an 8-card hand? How did they... Did we just win? I think we just won. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wish I could say I feel bad for you, but I absolutely do not feel bad for you. That was... This is why I'm not the biggest fan of Ho-Oh Armarouge. Is because it's got some problems. It definitely has some problems. Yeah, getting rid of their energy was a huge problem. Wow. I can't believe we won that one. We won that one. I think Team Rocket's Porygon is a lot better than I gave it credit for. I just been hurt too many times by that garbage attack Porygon-Z with the Lost Zone deck that I was just, maybe I was blind to what I could not see. And R command, surprisingly good, and this will definitely get you to Master League, though, like any deck can get you to Master League.